Remember this guy? This is him now.
You gotta score now.
Alright, welcome to another episode of Celebrity Genetics. Today we are going to be talking about Jaden Smith, or as his full name goes, it is Jaden Christopher Sire Smith. Sire like his last album. Go figure. Jaden was born July 3rd, 1998 in Malibu, California. So that makes him 23 this year. You obviously know this, but Jaden is the son of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Brother to Willow Smith, you know, the girl that did I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth. So let's talk about Jaden's stats as of right now. So Jaden Smith stands at 5'7". Some places say he's 5'8". So he's not short. He's a reasonable size, reasonable height guy. And then he weighs about 143. Whoa. Alright, enough with the intro. Let's get into the video. So, progression. What we're gonna do is we're going to compare Jaden's physique from when he was younger to when he was older. So I'm going to be looking at rows, videos, pictures of his physique as he progresses, and we're going to figure out what kind of physique Jaden has. We're all introduced to Jaden Smith in the movie The Karate Kid. For a 10-year-old, very athletic. He could do the splits, he could do a high kick. I don't know if he did his own stunts, but there's clips of him doing all the training and all the kind of stuff that goes into it. It's safe to say that Jaden has good genetics and is very athletic. Fast forward 3 years into the future, Jaden is in a movie with his dad. It's called After Earth. So After Earth is a movie about him and his dad being stranded on Earth after a couple thousands of years of Earth falling apart and all that kind of stuff.
My character Katai is kind of more on the arrogant. It feels like he's the man and he feels the need to prove himself. Training was really just a lot of building size. I gained like 20 pounds and grew like 4 inches.
We started training about 4 months before we started principal photography shooting.
After Karate Kid, I kind of stayed the same size for like a long time. I tried to get as big as Taylor Lautner in New Moon. That didn't work out. He broke it to me. He said, that's a physical possibility. You have to wait till you grow a little bit.
So Jaden also trains for that role. So in 3 years, you can tell he's obviously gained some height. Obviously he's growing, he's maturing like anyone should. But he's not adding a lot of muscle mass onto his frame.
The diet that I had was like, wake up in the morning, oatmeal, right? Chicken, quinoa, kale, right after you train, protein shake, maybe some bacon. I kept that on the sly though.
He struggles to put on mass, but he stays very lean without trying, it seems like. So Jaden is more so an ectomorph than anything. And you can tell from just looking at him. He has a little bit more mass than what a regular runner would have, but he's still, in my opinion, he still looks amazing. Looks 4 or 5 years into the future, Jaden is in the get down. He seems like he's added some muscle, you know, over time, and he's also gotten taller, obviously, but he's also stayed pretty lean.
You gotta score now.
Here are some pictures of Jaden now, and you could just tell the guy has absolutely blown up. Look at the muscles are popping, he stays super lean. If you were to see this dude in the gym, you'd be like, this dude knows what he's doing.
I am just an icon living, icon living.
Alright. Alright, what is Jaden's strength? Apart from being super athletic, super flexible, and all of that, Jaden has really good chest genetics. It kind of reminds me of, I know people will be like, whoa, that's too far, but like it kind of reminds me of Arnold's chest, because whenever you look at Arnold, you don't really focus on his arms or his legs. Your eyes just go directly to Arnold's chest. That's the same effect Jaden Smith's chest has on his body. Has the right inserts and everything, so it makes him look so much bigger than he is. So that's a great strength for him. Next thing that's really good on his physique is his abs. His abs are very shredded, so like when you look at him, you see his chest, and then the next thing you see is his abs. Everyone's gotta have weakness. Jaden's weakness is size. He's an ectomorph, like we established earlier, so he's not able to put on a lot of size. His inserts are very, very good. If you see him in a chest shot, which I'll put on the screen, you're like, wow, this guy's jacked. But once you see him from the side, you're like, oh, he's just like a lean dude, you know, really, you know, healthy, lean dude.
I am just an icon living. Icon living.
So, what part of the fitness industry do I think Jaden would fit in if he wasn't a musician? Personally, I think Jaden would be great as a fitness influencer, fitness model, rock climbing dude, runner. He's just got the build for it. Like, he stays lean, so he doesn't have to try, and then he has a reasonable amount of size that really makes you feel, that really makes him look spectacular, honestly. I mean, I'm bigger than him, but I still admire his physique, you know? And that goes to show you that you don't have to be exactly huge or shredded to like have a great physique, honestly. Most people in the gym will look at Jaden Smith and want to look like Jaden Smith. Honestly speaking, most people in the gym want to look like him, because most people don't even look like him. So if you like my video idea of rating celebrity genetics and seeing where they would fall in the fitness industry, I did a video about Megan Thee Stallion. There's gonna be like a note on the screen somewhere, probably somewhere here. So if you want to check that out, please feel free, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. It really helps me to know what videos I need to be working more on. Have a great day. Thank you.
Never say never.
What was the most important thing you learned from doing this film?
Focus, and you got to stay in the scene. He went from getting beat up to like learning kung fu, and he went from being a boy turning to a man.